Big government, small government. Now we this was covered a long time ago, but you were taught the basics. We all were. K to 12, for the most part, is to teach you the basics. It's for the most part. So when one side says they're not teaching this, and the other one says we're teaching that, if to me the only thing missing from education is an entirely better system and a financial education. With those two, I think would improve education. But anyway, that's another subject. Big business, big government. Which one's better? Some people say, "Oh, we government, they take care of us. They need to regulate." Big business, they pay us. They provide jobs. Which one's better? I'm gonna give you an honest answer. Some people might not like it. Some people might like it. This is an honest answer. Both are bad. Both big business and big government are bad. Government has grown because population and the economy has grown. So with it, government naturally grows. Problem is that it has grown to a scale that it doesn't need to be. The same for big business. Big business has grown. Technology has advanced. The economy has grown. So with it, big business grows. And because big government grows, big business grows. Right? They need each other. Big business and big government. Government gives favors. Businesses look for favors. Right? There's a huge difference uh, between big business and free enterprise, free market. There's a fair economics, a market system, right? What we have is a shell of that. It's not John Adams's capitalism. This is more like crony capitalism, right? What we were talking about right here. Big government gives favors. Corporations need favors. Big corporations don't mind monopolies. The only way you can get a monopoly is through the government. There's no other way. So when we talk about monopolies, and oh, they want to, well, you can't get one without a government. It's impossible. All right. So when you're a capitalist, you believe in free market, a free market, because a free market is the most proven, not theoretical, the most proven system to decentralize power, right? Decentralized power. Centralized power, decentralize. More people have more power. That's why you see the huge rise right now in minority communities of the huge rise of entrepreneurship. See a huge rise, right? Giving people wealth, creating wealth, changing family trees. This is decentralizing power. It's the most natural and most provenly effective way to do that. Centralizing power is giving power to either big government, big business, and or both, because they're usually the same, somewhat, right? Big business, the one up I would say, big business between big business and big government, right? Government has a lot more power. Under the Constitution, government has absolute ownership of property. That's why when in communism, um, in order to in order to give give out the property to the people, it must confiscate first, because no one's going to willingly give up their property. You have to take it away from them. That's why they don't want a Second Amendment, because if you're going to do that by force, people are going to defend their property. So that's why the Second Amendment is very important, right? That's another subject. Big business can't big business can't take your money without free exchange. You have to willingly give them that money, and they have to provide a product worth you exchanging that money, right? So that's the one leg up that big business has over big government. Government could take your money. They do it to earn income every single day. They take your money before you get your check. You get the receipt, which is the cash, the deposit, or the check. Business can't do that. So if there's one leg up, it would be business. Big business can't take your money by force. They can't send if you don't pay taxes, you'll go to court, you'll go to jail, you'll pay a fine. It's considered governing with a gun. And that's why the government wants to take away your guns. But that's a whole other subject. The first and second amendments are very important. That's the reason they are the first and second amendment. Because in order to have power, you must be powerless, right? You have to give up your power, or they'll take your power, right? So if you give up your power willingly, you don't get it back. Almost never in history does that happen. When they take your power, it's by force. That's what they call it things like voluntary, mandatory buyback, as if it's a choice, but the mandatory, you have to. It's a play on words. Government media, they have a huge play on words. So I know some people are not gonna be happy with my answer, but it's the truth. Between big government and small government, they're both bad. What we want is free enterprise, a free market. It decentralizes power, and it empowers communities. You understand? Especially with the internet and it being more affordable to start a business without capital at all. I've done it myself. This is one of them. It doesn't take you $1 to start a YouTube channel, and you can make money off of it. Therefore, you decentralize power. When you do that, you create wealth, and you change your family tree. It's the only way to do it. Welfare will never do that for you. Welfare is a poverty maintainer, a poverty creator. Government subsidies maintain and create poverty. They do not fix poverty. We've had it since the 1960s, and it has done nothing for poverty. There's no proof. There's nothing out there, right? The free market is the only proven way to get to. It has gotten more people out of poverty than anything on earth. It's the reason we're the richest country in the world. Our poor are the middle class globally, and that's why everyone wants to copy the United States. And that is a fact. That is not an opinion.